Hey guys and gals, what's up? BN, and I'm back again today for another Infinity Kingdoms video. I'm really excited about this one because it really talks about something that I think everyone should really be thinking about, and that is your March composition for the four immortals that you include, along with the dragon that you attach as well. And there's a couple big areas that we're going to focus on today, but first and foremost, how many marches should I focus on? Why is it good that I need to be thinking about these things beforehand? Let me start with the first and biggest one, is that in each march you have four commanders and a dragon. It takes a lot of resources and a lot of investment just to level one march. If you try to focus on 2 or 3 marches and level them, whether it's as a balance power for the 2 or 3 marches, or even 4 eventually once you unlock that at level 30, it is just going to be a little bit too much of spreading out your investment. We really recommend you focus on one march in the beginning, which is your primary march, and then your second and your third and any additional marches can really be used as farming marches for RSS, or even just for farming smaller or lower level barbs, or excuse me, better yet, gnomes as well, or for any other additional reasons you might be able to get some other parts of value out of them. By focusing on one march at a time, it's going to let you invest into 4 immortals and preferably 1 dragon. This will let you do a couple things. It'll allow for you to have a higher powered march, which will give you better overall contributions and return on investment, again, in a couple areas. The first and foremost is going to be arena. So you're going to be able to start placing higher in arena because you're focusing on just investing all of your resources into one march, the 4 immortals that are there along with the dragon. And you can see that when you start getting pretty high in the ranks, you'll start getting better daily, and then also seasonal rewards eventually if you're able to place well there. But probably one of the most important things that you'll get out of the arena is the insignia shop, which the insignias you'll get from the daily refresh rewards that you get from being placed high, along with seasonal rewards, again, at the end of each season. But you'll be able to buy additional soul crystals or immortal crystals to start really leveling and focusing those immortals that you have in your composition. In addition to this, you'll also be able to start doing the same exact thing in the market, but just taking advantage of the refreshes, the refresh scrolls, and just the overall refresh attempts that you'll get and able to use not only each day, but just throughout your time playing, as you can just start fishing, specifically fishing and nitpicking the pieces that you do buy, so you can immediately invest all of those into your ideal composition. Also, you'll be able to start attacking higher level gnomes and higher level gnome bosses, which is just going to yield you a lot more resources, such as equipment. You'll be able to get more dragon chests that you can unlock in your treasury to start leveling up your dragon a lot more, not only with skills, but just in general level. You can start leveling up and getting more equipment, higher grade equipment from gnomes, along with just more overall resources and just rewards from them. So you'll see a lot of value there. You'll also be able to start contributing a lot more to your alliance just when it comes to capturing structures, right? If you have one march that you're focusing all of your investment into, you can start really being a better asset when it comes to doing all the kind of single march, I don't want to say rallies, but I guess if I say single march rallies on structures, you'll be able to attack structures more confidently, and you'll be able to do a lot more damage to them, where, again, you can be more of a valuable asset and a contributor to your alliance when you guys are capturing structures, and it'll let you guys do it earlier rather than later, because not only are you progressing your account, hopefully from our other videos as well, in a more efficient and effective way, but you're also leveling your marches a lot more efficiently. When it comes to PvP, by focusing on one march and again investing your resources there, you can start attacking lower level cities. You can scout lower level cities, and not only will you be able to loot resources, but if they have marches in there, you'll be able to start killing troops, which is just going to gain you more honor and let you start leveling up your nobility title. Now it'll give you rewards, first occupation and dailies, but it'll also, once you start leveling a little bit, right, you can start seeing that some of these bonuses, the percentages start adding up. The amount of troops that you can start including in your march compositions per each commander are going to start adding up. And again, if it is for each commander, not just a total number, but you'll still get these bonuses just from doing these things, that focusing on one march at a time into those immortals and to that one dragon that you're focusing and kind of min-maxing your investment will really start yielding you a lot of return on investment in multiple areas. The other thing is that you will also be able to start taking advantage of the secondary skills that you get from immortals, right? And again, that'll kind of come with the Tower of Knowledge, which we'll talk about later. But the last thing I want to talk about real quick is how can you go about picking your compositions, right? How do I do that at the very beginning of when I'm starting my account? Well, we have this really cool spreadsheet that I put together. And you can also find this in our guide, which is something that my buddy Yore and I put together. But the spreadsheet itself, this is something I worked on independently, where I put every single immortal that's in the game right now I have here, and you can see everything from how you can obtain them. The ones that are bolded are ones that are accessible for free-to-plays that you don't have to pay to do the initial unlock. We have it off of tiers, their skills, what their type is, if you want to look at their base stats. Maybe you want to put together an energy regen team. Maybe you want to put together a high strength value team, right? We even have a total number here, which we added basically from each of these columns: the strength, agility, intelligence, physique, aptitude, and energy regen. And what I did is I just took all those numbers and just added them all together to get you a total. If you want to maybe focus on one element to get some of the elemental bonuses that you get from marches, right? You can take a look at each of the element types. You can see how many immortals are there, how many epics are in each, and then again kind of doing some comparisons. So I hope that a lot of this information is going to be valuable, not only to new players, but hopefully to people that might have been playing a while. Again, the game is still in beta. I really love the direction that Infinity Kingdom is going in right now, and I'm really excited to see what else they'll be doing, but I do think the game has a lot of potential, and I'm always excited to cover anything new about it. Again, we will have all these resources, the spreadsheet, our guide. We'll have official Infinity Kingdom resources as well, as far as their Discord, other social medias that you can check out, along with a link to our Discord as well for our multi-game community that does focus on Kingdom Builders, specifically Infinity Kingdom as well. And you guys can check out all that information directly below the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, catch you later.